Greetings. Women and people of color still need affirmative action programs. Prior to the modern civil rights movement, very few women and people of color served in the highest levels of decision-making positions. They were locked out of decision-making positions because there were no strong civil rights affirmative action programs in place to level the playing field. It took massive civil rights demonstrations and protests during the 1960s to access the governmental seats of power. Women and people of color are still underrepresented in the United States Senate and the House of Representatives. The voices of women and people of color are heard in the 21st century, but final decisions and legislation policies are firmly in the hands of the power structure of this country. From all indications, human nature has not changed, for people tend to vote for those who share their personal heritage, backgrounds, and experiences. Financial resources is another factor that influences the policy-making decisions of this country. Women and people of color have very little financial resources when compared with the power base of this country. This is not the time to dismantle the nation's affirmative action programs. Human nature has not changed enough to guarantee a level playing field. Women and people of color should not be forced to return to the streets to protest for their human rights and civil rights. America cannot afford to dismantle civil rights and affirmative action programs. Legislation should always be in place to protect tax-paying women and minorities who do not have the financial resources or the political influence to protect their personal rights and privileges as American citizens. We're asking the Supreme Court to do the right thing when it comes to civil rights and affirmative action. Keep civil rights programs in place. Affirmative action programs are larger than the protests of any one single individual. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for viewing this video.